Hello students. Now today we'll continue lesson 4, log on to animate CC. So in the last class we have studied about the selection tool and about the keyframes, layers and the playhead, property inspector, setting documents properties. This we have studied in the last class, and also drawing an object and grouping outline with fill. This also we have studied, and the change the settings on of an already open document, how we change the settings of the opened document. Now in today class we will study how we apply a how we create a new gradient, how we apply a gradient fill that we have studied in the last class, how we apply the gradient fill. Now today we will study how we create a new gradient. So animate create two types of gradients, linear or radial. So linear gradient means there you find the from that the change of the color from the starting point to the end point in a straight line. So the color will be changed from dark to light. A radial gradient change the colors in a circular outward direction starting from the focal point, from the center of the circle to the outward. So at the center you will find the maybe there you can find the light color, and the outward you can find uh, dark color. Now see how you create a gradient. Here you can see in the linear gradient, here at the top you are seeing the light color, and at the bottom you are seeing the dark color. This is the linear gradient in a straight line. And here in the radial gradient, at the center you can see, at the focal point you can see the dark, and the outward you can see the light color. This is the radial gradient. Now if you want to apply any one of the gradients, linear or radial, so how you can do that? So to create a new gradient you have to follow, you have to choose the window, and after that you have to go on the color option. So window tab, in the window tab in the context menu will open. There you will find the option, color option, to display the color panel. Now this color panel will open, and choose either linear gradient or radial gradient. So that gradient you have to choose. So after selecting the gradient from the color type drop down list, here we have to select the linear gradient. Now double click on the left pointer below the gradient. Left pointer below the gradient, see there to make a double click. This is the right pointer and this is the left pointer, and there you can see the gradient definition bar. This is the color, repeat color. This is the reflect color, and this is the extend color. This is the fill style is given. That same color will go throughout. This is the reflect color, what you want to reflect it, and this is the repeat color, which is a repeat. Now double click on the left pointer below the gradient definition bar. The color palette appears. Select the brown color. Now double click on the right pointer and select the orange color. So at the starting you will find the brown color, and the end you will find the orange color. So select the paint bucket tool and click on the trunk of the tree. Now adjust the color blends of the gradient by moving the pointers closer to each other or farther apart. So after that, adjust the color blends, means there the gradient, if you want to adjust the color shade, so you have to move the pointers closer to each other or farther apart. So you will find on the tab, and you have to move that tab. Select any mode amongst the extend, reflect or repeat color under the flow section to apply to the gradient. So after that you have to select any mode. Either you can send there I have shown you extend, reflect or repeat. Any mode you have to select any mode among the given extend, reflect or repeat under the flow section to apply the gradient. To add more colors to your gradient, click anywhere on the gradient definition bar. To add a slider, that is the pointer, you can then double click this slider to see the color also. So if you also add more colors to your gradient, you can click anywhere on the gradient definition bar to add the sliders where you want to add the more colors, at the starting, at the beginning or in the middle. Now here you can see that in the trunk the color is added. Now you can add the new gradient color in the swatches panel by clicking on the add to swatches. Suppose if you want to add any new color from the internet, that also you can do it. Button below the gradient definition bar. Click on the hamburger button on the top right corner of the color panel bar and select the add swatch option from the drop down menu. Now that color will be added. Now you modify how you modify a linear gradient. See here. As you have filled the linear gradient shade in the trunk, similarly you can fill the linear gradient color in the top of the tree also here. Here see at the right this is the dark green and on the left it is the light green from dark to light. Let us now modify the linear gradient filled in the tree shape by using the gradient transform tool. So you have to click on the small triangle on the bottom right corner of the free transform tool. So you will find the free transform tool and select the gradient transform tool from the tools panel. So click on the object filled with gradient color in it. You have to click on the object that is on the tree top part. The gradient selection shape will appear as shown in figure 4.15. You can see gradient shape you will find. Now here there is the rotation handle. If you want to rotate it, here is the width adjustment handle. If you want to adjust the width of this shade, and this is the center point of the gradient from where this color right to the center, that is the dark, and left is the light color, that is the center also you can change. So now see in the quick view, to make the properties panel visible on the screen, you have to press Ctrl plus F3 shortcut key combination, and the shortcut key to open the color panel to set the gradient color is the Ctrl plus Shift plus F9 to shortcut key to open the color panel. So don't skip this part also, because many of the objective type question, short question is asked from this quick view. So don't skip this part, read this also, learn this also. Quick view, to group the selected objects press the Ctrl plus G key combination, and to ungroup the selected objects you have to press Ctrl plus Shift plus G key combination. Now you can see how you change the center of the gradient. Here the center point of the gradient is placed where all the mixing colors are present in equal proportion. Means all the colors what you have used are present in the equal proportions at the center point. To change the center of the gradient, use the following steps. Bring the pointer over the center point. Bring the pointer over the center point. Drag the center point in a desired direction to change its position and observe the change. Here see this center pointer is dragged towards right, and you see the more portion of the here from the left is light color and less portion is dark color. Like this, if you drag it the center or focal point of the gradient, so you can see the changes in the gradient fill. Now you can change the width of the gradient. How you will change the width of the gradient? So to change the width of the gradient filled inside the shape, follow the steps given below. Position the pointer over the width adjustment. You have to, this is the width adjustment. You have to position the pointer over this line. So position the pointer over the width adjustment handle. It will change to a double-headed arrow. So it will change into this arrow, like double-headed arrow. This is a single. It will change to the double-headed arrow. You will find like this arrow, double-headed arrow. It will change to a double-headed arrow. Now drag the adjustment handle either to the left or right to increase or decrease the gradient width. As you can see here, here the width is increased, and here this pointer is dragged to the left. As you can see, the more portion is the dark fill. Okay. So you can also rotate the gradient fill. How you rotate the gradient fill? To rotate the gradient color filled inside a shape, follow the steps. Position the pointer over the rotation handle. So that is the above you will find the rotation handle. to position the pointer over the rotation handle. Now the pointer shift changes to this curve arrow. You can see this curve arrow. Drag the rotation handle clockwise or anti-clockwise. Here you see it is a dragged the anti-clockwise. Now you can see the top portion of the tree is dark shaded. Okay, so drag the rotation handle clockwise or anti-clockwise, and according to the need, where you want to make the portion of the tree dark, so that you can do it and you can observe the change. Okay, so this is all for today, students. In the next class we will study about the remaining topics, that how you modify a radial gradient. Today we have studied how we modify a linear gradient. In the next class we will study how you modify a radial gradient. So this is all for today. Thank you for your kind attention.